Hey guys, it's All Things Disney, and today I'll be showing you how to create this little Donald charm on your rainbow loom. But instead of being normal Donald, he is pumpkin costume Donald today, which I've made here. And he is dressed up for Halloween as a pumpkin. You can see the pumpkin face on his stomach, and I don't know, it doesn't look perfect, but I think it does still look like a little smile and a face. And he's really cute, and if you saw in the beginning, I just put this Mickey Mouse shaped lollipop next to him because I thought it looked like he was holding a little piece of candy, as if he went trick-or-treating or something. And by the way, I'll leave a link to the tutorial for that in the description box below so you can check out that. And on my channel, I've already made a normal Donald, but I thought it would be fun to make Disney characters in Halloween costumes. So as you can see, I've made way because I also made Daisy as a witch who is already on my channel, and I'm making Honeybee Pooh Bear, and they're both really cute, and you can see he has like a headband with antennas, and then you can see he has wings, and I really like how he came out, so that he will be the next Halloween tutorial for me, but she's already on my channel, so you can check her out. And then I've made some other Halloween charms as well, so you can check out Sally, Jack, and those are from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Then I have Ursula, who is backwards, and Maleficent, who are Disney villains. And then I have Constance the Ghost Bride from Disney's The Haunted Mansion, from Disney World and Disneyland. So I have a lot of Halloween charms that you can make, and he's one of them. So either way, today I'll be showing you how to create him, and he's an original design, and I really do love how he came out. So let's get started with the supplies you'll need to create him. So the supplies you'll need to create Donald are one rainbow loom, set up in the staggered configuration with the red arrow facing down or towards you, one rainbow loom hook, I'm using the green metal tipped hook, and then 5 bands in rainbow loom colors. So I'm going to be using 28 orange, about 28 orange bands. I'm using the neon orange from Michaels today. Here I used the Sweets Fairy Pastel orange ones, but today I'm going to be using the neon orange. Then you're going to need 3 green bands, like that. Here I use the Sweets Fruity Tooty Mix green, a darker shade of green. Today I'm just using opaque green. Then you'll be needing 6 black bands. You'll be needing 15 white bands and 10 mango bands. If you don't have mango, then you can use any other color that is any shade of yellow, maybe a gold or an orange, as long as it looks good for the beak and the feet. You'll also be needing 1 pair of scissors to cut the mouth of the pumpkin, as you can see down here. So yeah, now you can grab your supplies and we can get started. So we're going to start at the top of the loom with, like I said before, the red arrow facing down. And Donald goes very well with Daisy, so I don't know, I think they look cute together. But either way, we're going to start, and as you can see here, he has his little pumpkin hat, or pumpkin colored hat. So we're going to start with that, because that's at the top. So we're going to start with sort of the stem of the pumpkin. So you're going to go down from the top center peg to the one underneath it with 1 single green band. Then taking 2 of your orange bands, we're just going to go diagonally from the center to the left side, like that. Then we're going to go diagonally from the center to the right side, like that. And then we're just going to create a diamond shape, still using double orange bands. So go in diagonally from the left side into the center, and then from the right side into the center, so we create this diamond shape. Then with that done, we're going to start our face, so we're going to just move down the loom a bit, and we're going to go out from the center to the left side diagonally with double white bands. Then the same for the other side. Then we're going to go down once on each side and twice in the center, still using double white bands. And then my second one, like that. And then when we're closing off the face, you're going to take double mango bands for the beak and go diagonally from the left side into the center and the right side into the center. Like that. So now that we have the face done, let's add on the eyes. So you're just going to start with your hook and take 2 of your black bands one at a time and twist them around the tip of your hook 3 times, creating 4 loops. So take one, then squish it down, and then do the same with the other one. Like that. Then we're going to take 1 of your white bands, place them on the tip of your hook, and then just slide on the loops, and mine fell off. So I'm going to go fix that so you don't have to watch me. So I just fixed up what mistake I made. So now you're just going to have both of your loops on your single white band, and we're just going to stretch this with your finger and your hook from the 4th peg down from the top on the left side to the 4th peg down from the top on the right side. And then with your finger or your hook, you can just separate the eyes and then go in the center with your hook or fingers and bring up the middle peg, or the top part of the band, and then bring it up to the middle peg. So now we're going to move down and start with the body. So you're going to take double orange bands, and we're just going to go down once for the neck. Then we're going to go down diagonally to the left side, still using double bands, then diagonally to the right side, like that. And then we're going to go down once on each side, not once, twice on each side with double bands, and twice in the center. So they're all pretty much the same. So now I've done each side, and then I'm going to go down in the center. Like that. So now I have created we have our diagonal, and then 2 times down on the sides, and then 2 times down in the center. And now we're going to add on our triangle bands. We're not adding on the pumpkin's face until later. If you don't want it to make the pumpkin's face and you just want him to be a pumpkin without a face, so just an average pumpkin and not a jack-o'-lantern, because that's more of what it is, then it would just kind of look like an orange shirt, but he would still look like a pumpkin, and you can do that if you want. But either way, you can decide later, because we're not ready for that yet. So you're going to take 1 orange band and make a triangle on those last 3 pegs, and then just bring the bottom part of it up, like that. Then we're going to make another triangle above it with 1 orange band, and then just leave it as it is, like that. So now we're going to start with our feet. So you just want to push down that last horizontal band, and we're going to start with the feet. So we're going to start with 3 mango bands, and just take 1, twist it around the tip of your hook 2 times, creating 3 loops, and then take your double, place them on to the tip of your hook, and slide on the loops. Bring both ends back over, and then we're just going to take this off into your fingers, place it down on that last peg, like that, and it should be the 8th peg down from the top, I think. Then take your other 3 mango bands, take 1, twist it around the tip of your hook 2 times, creating 3 loops, and then take 2 bands, place them on the tip of your hook, pull on the loops, bring both ends back over, and then just take this off onto your fingers and place it down. So that'll be on the opposite side, like that. So next we're going to move up to your arms. And here you can choose whether you want your arms to be orange, like I have here, or green. The reason why I think you should choose yourself is because if you want more green color here, then you can add them to the arms if you want more of a green accent color. If you don't want green and you want it to look like this, then just use orange. So I'm going to be using orange today, but you can make the arms green where I'm using orange just in case you want to. But you're going to take 1 white band and twist around the tip of your hook twice, creating 3 loops, and then take double orange or green bands, place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops, and bring both ends back over. Then you can take this off onto your fingers and place it down onto the 6th peg down from the top. Then we're going to repeat that again, so take one white band, twist it around the tip of your hook twice, then take double bands, place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the bands, slide on the bands, then bring both ends back over and take this off onto your fingers and place it down on the opposite side. And it helps me to just turn my loom around, but that's just my personal opinion. So now your loom should look like this. We've completed our body and we've completed our head, and we will get to the face later on while we're doing more of the hooking process. But for now, this is all we have to do, so your loom should look like this, and then we can continue on. So it's time to start the hooking process. So of course you're going to need your hook. We're going to start in the middle and grab the bottom orange bands and bring them up to the center. Actually, before we do that, I forgot an important detail we're adding on the nose here. So before hooking up the band, take one black band and twist around the tip of your hook 3 times, creating 4 loops, like we did with the eyes. Then just leave it there for now. Grab those orange bands, but before placing them down, just slide on the black loops. Like that, and then you can place it down like that. And it seems I lost one of my bands, so I'm just going to grab it and bring it over. So I'm just going to fix that. So I'm just going to show you how I did it again, because the first time I only grabbed one of the bands. So I have my black twisted band on my hook, and I'm just going to grab the 2 bands on my hook, and then before placing them down, just slide on the black loops. Like that. Then take this band and bring it up, and then just hook up the next band like that. So now we have the center row done. On the sides, we're going to go under the feet and the triangle band and grab only the bottom 2 orange bands and bring them up. Then on the next one, before we do the hooking like we did with the nose, just take another black band, twist it over 3 times, creating 4 loops. Then just go under, grab the 2 bands, and then before placing them down, transfer your black bands onto there. Like that. And then bring this up onto that peg, so you can kind of see a face forming if you look. So now we're going to go under the arm and grab only the bottom 2 of your orange bands and bring them diagonally into the center. Then on the side, we're going to do the same step for the other side. So go under everything, grab the bottom 2 orange bands, bring them up. Then before hooking up the next ones, take a black band, twist around 3 times on your hook, and go under, grab those bands, and then we're just going to transfer on the bands and bring them up. Like that. Then go under the arm, grab the bottom 2 orange bands and bring them diagonally in. And then we have the challenging part done, because the face, just transferring on those bands is a little tricky, but other than that, it's pretty easy. So now we're up to the neck, so you go under everything, grab the bottom 2 orange bands and bring them up. Then we're going to go under, grab only the top 2 mango bands, bring them diagonally to the side, like that. Then go in, grab the next 2, bring them diagonally to the other side. Then go in, grab the last 2 and bring them up. Then grab the next 2 in the center and bring them up. Then we're going to go on the sides, go under the triangle band or the eyes and everything. Just grab the bottom 2 white bands and bring them up. Then grab the bottom 2 white bands, bring them diagonally up and in. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side, so go under everything. Grab the bottom 2 and bring them up. Grab the bottom 2 and bring them up and in. like that. Then, moving up to the top, just go under, grab only the top 2 orange bands and bring them to the side where they go. Then grab the next 2, then go in that side, grab the next 2 and bring them in, and then go on the other side, grab the bottom 2 and bring them diagonally in. So then we have our top of the pumpkin, and then lastly, go in, grab that bottom green band, bring it up, and then from the outside, just grab the bottom part of the band, bring it up and over the peg, and then just pull on it to tighten it. Then we're going to start at the bottom and just make sure that your loom looks like this. Then we can take our little Donald off the loom. Like that. So now I'm going to move my loom over, and we're going to start by turning to the side where your face is visible. So right now you only have 2 eyes and 1 nose. If you want to leave it like that, you can definitely do that, but I don't really want to because I think it looks best with a mouth. So just make any adjustments you need to stretch out the eyes and anything. Fix the hat, fix the face. You can move the arms around, just play with it until you have it rightfully shaped. And then the feet, they're sticking out, they're really cute. And then if you want to add on the bow tie, we're going to start with that and then we'll do the mouth. So we're going to start with the bow tie. You should have 2 green bands left. So you're going to bring over your loom, take one of those green bands, double it over in your fingers once, then place this down on the loom, like that, on anywhere, just any 2 pegs, stretch it between them, then go under with your hook, go under those bands, grab that 1 green band, so just take it in your fingers and then grab it, then pull it under that band to bring it up and over onto your hook so that you have it underneath, and then just tie a slip knot out of those, pull on it to tighten it, and then we're just going to take the bow tie off, and you see there is your bow tie. So then we're just going to take it by the longer side, pull it over his head, and stop where his neck is, and then just double it over once. Like that. Then if your bow tie isn't in the right spot, if it's not in the center, you can just move it along. Like if it's over to the side, just move it to the side. And then just, you can adjust it until it looks right. So there I have my bow tie. Next we're going to add on the face. Well, not really the face, we already did the face, but the mouth. So you're going to take your scissors, take that 1 last black band, cut it like that. So just cut it in the middle so that now it's open and it can be a line. So we're going to start by going in from the back side with your hook, go in that last orange peg on the left side if you're facing back. So go through, so now you have your hook through Donald. You're just going to take 1 side of that black band, like this, and then we're just going to pull it through onto the back side. Don't pull on it because then it'll come loose. And then we're going to go through the back from the center, that last peg, under the nose because we don't want it to be intersecting with the nose, so or overlapping. So then just go through it, grab that 1 band, pull it through. Then you have your smile. And mine is a little small. You may want to go a little further to the side. If you want, you can poke your hook through here and then do it if you want a bigger smile. But I'm fine with this for now. So then I'm just going to leave these as they are, and then I'm just going to go through some bands in the back and pull them through so that they're less likely to come loose. And then you can just pretty much thread them through some other bands if they're still too long. That one seems to be fine. And then since this one's really long, I'm just going to grab it again and pull it through. So then you have your face. Mine is a small smile this time. You can kind of pull it down so it looks more happy. If you want, you can make it frowning or a menacing faced pumpkin, but I don't know if you want that. I think the happy one looks a little cuter. But either way, now you have your Donald, and I do really love how he came out. The reason why I use the darker color of orange in this one is so that it looks more like a pumpkin and doesn't blend in with the beak as much, because when I use the Fairy Pastel Orange Sweets bands, they kind of blended in with the mango bands, but the neon ones are a little more bold and they make the color pop. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did make one, then you can share them with me on Instagram, and I'll leave my information down below in the description box so you can check me out on Instagram. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.